Hey guys, welcome back to part 22, I believe, of Lords of the Fallen. I believe it's 22. 22 or 23, one of those. I didn't check beforehand. Last episode, we began our exploration of Bramis Castle and unlocked quite a bit of the castle and discovered a lot of the backstory about King Bramis, and kinda concluded, or have a strong feeling that the tortured prisoner NPC we met earlier is King Bramis's wife, and she ended up giving birth to a child who was corrupted by the influence of the Rogar, and it caused her to flee the castle because King Bramis wanted to either kill the child or use it as a weapon or something like that, and the wife ended up going insane, and the child ended up growing into the giant monster that we end up meeting as the Spurned Progeny and destroyed Caloreth in the process. But yeah, anyway, we're going to push forward to that last beacon and see if we can find a boss. We got a ruiner down here waiting for us. Oh god. I don't see anything in Umbral. Yeah, nothing here in Umbral. Alright, let's drop down and say hello. Oh dear. Oh, what? That hit me? That was bull honky. Oh, there's two of you. Heal. Oh god. Heal. Okay. That's one dead. There we go. Yeah. Come on, swing at me. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. Alright, that did not end in disaster. What do we got here? Frostbite salts. I don't care about that. Oh, well, you dropped an item. Duralium shards and fire salts. There's nothing in Umbral here, which is a little mysterious. Oh, what do we have here? Oh. Oh, that's a big crystal. Okay, so we have a path we can unlock here. I wonder what that item is out on top of that crystal. Oh, that's a Reaper down there. Okay. We'll explore this chamber first. Swaddling cloth? What's that? Where would it be, I wonder? Is it a talisman? Pendant, I mean? No, not a ring. Oh, I got a Duralium chunk. Nice. Oh, here it is. An old frayed blanket. Born into a noble family of low status, Sophia never expected or desired to rise to a position of any real power. But a chance encounter with King Bramis, the 17th... Oh, geez, that's a kind of a long bloodline. King Bramis the 17th would not only alter the course of her life, but that of her entire homeland. Oh, okay. Maybe I should go back and talk to the, tortured prisoner. See if she has anything to say. I may do that. What's this? Lord Mask. What does that look like? Here it is. Oh, I took my helmet off. Oh. Interesting. Where's my helmet? Oh, there it is. Harrower helm. Keep that on. Okay. Ooh. Okay, let's transition into Umbral. See what we gotta do here. Can I make that jump? Only one way to find out! Oh, I can make it. That was easy. Drop onto this crystal here. Fire wards. Oh, okay. Oh. Boy. This looks like it's gonna lead me to a boss room. Okay, which way do I go? Hang on, hang on, hang on. Alright, that looks like a... that leads to the boss room in there. Okay, we got a ruiner here. Oh, hello. Ouch. I don't want to die. Whoa, retreat! Okay, where's this other path take me? Okay. Oh, there's a flower bed here. I'm gonna raise one. Yeah, I'm gonna raise this and then go back and warp to Vestige. I think she's at Skyrest, outside Pieta's boss room. Is she? No, she's not here. Oh, well, if she's not here, then I know where she is. So I'll catch you guys back when I find her. Alright, we're back here in right after the Spurned Progenies boss fight. Here she is. Yeah, she moves here after you give her the giant eyeball, which you get from defeating the Spurned Progeny.
He never knew his own face. No one to tell him how beautiful he was. We're all but flesh draped in woven gazes. Listen to the mouth. She's uncovered her hair and hasn't had a change of dress in ages. Outward the lovely lace. Ah, my invitation reached you. The kindness. Outward the...
Okay, so if I figured this out in another character. I have two additional characters. One I'm going to be using for the Infernal ending and the other for the Umbral ending, which you guys will see after I beat the game in this playthrough. We need to wear the noblewoman's, the whole noblewoman's set. Yeah, noblewoman's dress. Where is it? Ah, here we go. Noblewoman's sleeves. And noblewoman leggings. Wear this, and then talk to her.
Acceptable attire in which to mourn the lingering absence of a little lord. Ah, my invitation. The kindness, the noble pupil carved from the cold. Ah, my invitation.
Hey, and she has more
reached you.
inventory now. She has Cataclysm and Infernal Hounds, and the Mana Stone Ring, which is one of the best rings in the game. It allows you to regen mana. And I'm using that ring for both of my other characters, actually. And I found that if you take a shield, upgrade it once, and then put a mana regen rune on it, you can actually outpace the mana cost of aura spells that, like, they don't cost any mana to cast, but they drain mana slowly over time. With this and a mana regen rune, you can outpace the drain of those spells and basically have them up forever. Or at least until you cancel it or you rest, which I think is pretty cool. Alright, so now we can take this back off. Where's my harrower? Harrower and harrower. And now we are going to go to Upper Calareth. And she's going to move to the next spot up there. Warp to Vestige. The Forgotten Guardian. I believe it's this one. Oh yeah, and I realized I had failed this guy's questline.
You be on your way until the day I can. This is where.
Yeah. Yeah, if you go up that elevator before going to Revelation Depths, where Dervla is, the person whose armor I have, you fail his questline. But yeah, down in Revelation Depths, there's an NPC that I missed. And if you tell him about her down there, they end up becoming friends, and you say it, and you get some extra goodies from it and stuff. Okay, so we go up here to the beacon. Buff my sword, because we got an enchantress up here. Alright. And there's the prisoner right there. Look, I'm pretty good at fighting these infernal enchantresses.
No. No. Hold that.
Oh, elegant perfume. Okay. Hand over charred letter. Okay.
Words. Faded and half ruined or freshly wet with ink, they can comfort like an embrace or pierce like blades.
Okay.
Ah, my invitation, read. The kind words or pierce like. Ah, my invitation.
Nothing new.
A kindness, perhaps, for both of us.
Okay. So maybe she moves to Bramis Castle now. Let me go back and check. Oh, here she is. Right here. Hello. Hand over swaddling cloth. Okay.
Oh, my poor boy.
She was! She was the queen of Bramis Castle. The king's wife. I knew it.
Truths like heated iron searing shut wounds. I am almost. Ah, my invitation reached you. The truths. Ah, my invitation.
Oh.
Kindness, perhaps.
Let's rest here and see if she, see if anything changes. Anything different?
Ah, my invitation reached the truths. Like
Well, okay. Alright, I don't know what to do next, so, alright. Yeah, we'll go here. See what awaits us. I have a feeling a lot of these crystals are going to disappear. Because there's a conflagrant seer down there. I saw the spells getting shot at me. Let's buff my sword. Okay, so there's a ruiner. We'll go up these stairs here. There he is. Okay, he's dead. No. Whoa, what the hell just happened to your body? It's like all the... Whoa! All the tendrils are going erect. What the hell? Eeh, that's a weird glitch. I got something from killing it. Abyss staff and flagrant seer staff. Eviscerating spear, skin stealer spear. Huh. Oh, this. Conflagrant seer robes. Oh. Huh. Interesting. Ooh, and the helmet, too. What does that look like? That's actually pretty cool looking. Neat. Alright. Oh, this is the other side. Yeah, the vestige is right over there. Okay, so we got something down here. Oh! Bartholomew's hammer? What is that? Bartholomew's hammer. Holy. Strength and radiance. No status effects. Interesting. Oh, it's just a basic hammer. Oh, I thought it was a great hammer. Oh, I should have read it. Silly me. Okay. Let's see what's down here. Oh, it's just a dead end. Okay, I gotcha. Okay. Is there anything over here? Not by the looks of it. Looks like there could be a passageway here. Huh. Fascinating. Wait a second. I want to go back and see if those crystals are gone from the one room with the checkpoint I laid down. This way. Ah, it is! Oh, right. Silly me. Do you have anything new to say?
truths.
Nope.
Ah, my invitation. A kindness.
Okay.
Perhaps, for both of us.
Silly me, have a checkpoint like 10 feet from each other. Oh well. How was I supposed to know? Alright, let's head up these stairs here and see what awaits us. This looks like there could be a boss fight at the top. Oh, item. Oh, it's a mimic. Yeah, that's a mimic, alright. Haha. Ain't fooling me. I am too pro for the likes of you. Alright. Let's just peek in. Oh. Oh, okay. Let me buff my sword, just in case. Alright, let's go ahead and say hi. Oh boy. I think I know who this guy is. I've heard his name before. You have a lot of hands attached to you. Ew. And there's an ungodly amount of swords on your back there, buddy. My glowing sword. The Sundered Monarch! I knew it! I've heard his name before. Hello? Whoa! Okay. You have a lot of health. What? Excuse me? What? Oh! The hell? Is this King Bramis? Oh, he's chained to the statue. Oh boy. Okay, he's no longer chained. Those clawed hands look eerily similar to the hands coming out of the Spurned Progeny's mouth. Oh boy. Okay. Whoa! Whoa, okay, he could throw his weapons at me. Okay. Yeah, that's the third hit. Right. Oh my god. Ow. Heal. I was back glowing. Ouch. Okay, frostbitten him. Oh, he's mad now. Ouch. Oh boy, what's he doing? Oh boy! Oh, ow. Okay, we're good. We're good. He has a lot of health, my god. Oh, ow. Oh, ow. Heal. Oh, ow. Okay. Okay. Oh, ow! Okay. Whoa! Oh boy, ow. Did I get him? Die first try this bitch? Hell yes! The king is dead. Defeat the Sundered Monarch. Oh hey! This chick's here. Oh, don't tell me I have to fight her now. Heresy purged. Sweet. Well, that gave me a lot of vigor. Hello, lady.
So my husband finally lies dead.
That was King Bramis. Okay.
A merciful end after a life long outlived.
Cool.
He's not alone in that. Oh, Bramis. Look at what we became. Thank you, friend. As much as it pains me, my past is clear to me once more. Regicide is rarely viewed as a favor, but for both that and your efforts in freeing me from the grip of madness, I, Queen Sophia of Mornstead, would see you rewarded with this token.
Ooh.
I have no more rage. No more hatred.
Cool.
And I had my fill of grief and sorrow long, long ago. I cannot undo what I did. But deserved or not, all I want now is to rest.
Aw. Oh, I got a ring! At Queen's Rest, Sophia bestowed a final favor. Or Sophestia. Oh, I completed her quest line. Yeah, so the tortured prisoner was the Queen of Mornstead, and the Sundered Monarch was the king. Okay, where's the beacon? Oh, beacon's up there? Okay, what does the ring do? This it? Smoldering ring. This it? Here it is. Oh, what's this? Melchior's ring. Deal additional physical damage. Okay. And this one. A ring once worn by Queen Sophestia of Mornstead. The Sanguinarix restores mana. Ooh! Oh, that'd be a good ring to have for spellcasters. Can I put on Melchior's ring? Nope, I'd be heavyweight. Dang it. Increased strength and agility. I'll stick with what I got. Okay. So. Is there anything here in the, oh, I can check out his, whoa! Holy crap. That was bigger than I thought. Oh, these are Rogar. Remembrance of the Sundered Monarch. Okay. So he was fighting Rogar enemies there. Alright. Should I lay down? I think I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna lay down a seed here. Hey, what? Oh, okay. Rest. We'll rest first. That was pretty well handled. That boss wasn't too hard. I was expecting something a little more difficult, but I am not complaining, honestly. Let's upgrade. Alrighty. I'm not gonna upgrade my Radiance or Inferno anymore. I'll put one more into Agility. One more into Endurance. And one more into Strength. Alright. So my attack power is 671. One of my other characters I have is a Radiant build, and the weapon he's using is, do I actually have it? Hang on. This one, Devotion's Might, and it's rapidly becoming one of my favorite weapons of the game. It's quite a bit slower than what I'm used to. Yeah, it's pretty slow, but the rolling attack, this attack here is really good. It catches multiple enemies, it's really fast, it's like a really good counterattack. And that weapon hits like a freight train. I think I was, it's not fully upgraded, I don't think, and I'm already pulling an attack power of like almost 800. Yeah, it's a really good weapon. And it does smite build up on top of that. Oh, whoa, hello. What the hell are you? Hang on. What do I got here? What's this?
Justin, I'm sorry.
Justin?
This was all my fault. I just wanted things to be better for us. Forgive me.
Okay.
No, get that away from...
Oh. Justin's faith in his brother remains steadfast. Oh, hero worship. Alright, interact. Adyr the
I look
bereft.
upon you with pity, my lost child.
Oh.
For you have been deceived and enslaved by forces who regard you as nothing more than an instrument through
This is
which they
Adyr.
might enact their blasphemous will and prevent my rightful return.
Okay.
They speak of light while offering you nothing but blindness. Weak hypocrites relying on the malignant power of Umbral. With one breath, then decrying it with another.
Okay.
They brand me evil, a tyrant, and yet I offer you something they will not. A choice. Reject the fanatical crusaders and the deranged servants of the self-proclaimed judge. Dismiss all of their false dogma and the torturous mission to which they have bound you.
Okay.
And only then will you know freedom. And if you would hear it, the truth.
Enter the Rogar realm or do nothing. Oh, what the hell's going on? I think my controller's starting to wear out. Nothing. I want to enter the Rogar realm. That's the only thing I can do, really. Ooh. Oh. That's a lot of body parts. Whoa! What is that? Okay, hello there. Whoa! Is that a deer? I hope my game doesn't crash. Oh! It is a deer. I have to fight the demon god.
Why do you refuse to open your eyes to their manipulations? To millennia of shameful distortions of the truth. For eons, I stood as mankind's guardian, shepherding them with wisdom and love. Yet in return, I was betrayed. Those three power-hungry malefactors who declared themselves judges turned my own children against me and waged a terrible war of needless slaughter. The judges and their crazed followers butchered those who remained loyal to me. And when I created the Rogar as a means to put an end to the madness, they too were no match for the heathen forces. In the end, even I fell. Although the judges found themselves unable to kill a god, despite their best efforts.
Oh boy.
In a world left blackened and corpse-strewn by their crusade, the judges banished me to this barren realm, which has served as my prison ever since. Meanwhile, mankind set about ruling themselves, free from the divine oppression of which they accused me. And yet, how little time passed before the judges themselves were raised.
Oh my god.
Demigods, figures of worship, their real ambition all too clear. The insistent hubris of humanity did themselves. In a world left blackened, corpse-strewn by their crusade, the judges banished me to this barren realm, which has served
Yeah, that's cool.
as my prison ever since. Meanwhile, mankind set about ruling themselves. From the divine
God damn it.
principle of which they accused me. And yet, how little time passed before the judges themselves were raised to the status of demigods. Figures of worship, their real ambition, all too clear. Yet an outcome, the people deluded themselves into believing a triumph. How much blood has been spilled in their names since my banishment? Far more than was ever spilled in my name. And now, after all the time mankind have had to shape their own destiny, see what they have made of it. War, greed, hatred, suffering, chaos. They believed they were capable of guiding themselves, but have been proven sorely mistaken. Mankind needs me.
Oh my
now
god!
more than ever.
Oh my god!
And what of other beings
Heal!
who claim godhood? Where are they? What of Aureus and the abhorrent Umbral creature? They are cowards, hiding in foresight and obfuscating shadow, deeming you unworthy of their presence, their communion. And yet, here I stand before you with true words and open arms. For I love all of my children, even the wayward ones. Listen to me. You must stop this before you allow yourself to condemn all of
Oh boy.
mankind for eternity. I am not your enemy, only what my own enemies fear. The loss of the dominion they have established for themselves in my absence. Cease your misguided violence. Now. You are in the presence of a god-human. Your god. I formed you from nothing and can just as easily destroy you. Yet you would dare defy my will. The world in which you exist is my world, my home, and yet mankind, my own creation, exiled me from it. You have no idea what it is to suffer such a monstrous betrayal, or to endure the ages of torment which follow.
Do I now? I'm sorry I'm not talking, I'm just concentrating really heavily. Alright, I think I need to kill like one more guy. Where is the last guy? What's going on?
I look upon you with pity, my lost child. For you have been deceived and enslaved by forces who regard you as nothing more than an instrument through which they might enact their blasphemous will and prevent my rightful return.
Did he die? What's going on? Oh. Okay. Alright. Okay. Did I just die? Defeat Adyr. The light of the Umbral lamp knows no satiation, consuming even a god. Alright. Aureus's will be done by his heresy-tainted champion, rewarded only with annihilation. Oh, thanks! I did your dirty work and then you just kill me for it. With renewed influence, Aureus unleashes his radiance to purify those deemed transgressors. In light, they fall. Oh. Reach the radiant ending. I beat the game. Okay. Alright, this is not the end of the series, I'll tell you right now. There's still going to be future episodes, because I still have 2 other endings to go after in the game. And we'll be playing those on 2 different characters, because I am not going into New Game Plus, because I've heard New Game Plus is extremely challenging and frustrating, because apparently there's less checkpoints and stuff like that, and the enemies scaling is broken. But yeah, I'm not going to do New Game Plus. I'm just going to do it on 2 different playthroughs. The next ending we are going to go for is the Infernal ending, and I have an agility Inferno character for that. But with all that said, I want to talk about the game itself. When I was reading through the reviews on Steam, it got pretty mixed reviews. There were quite a few positive reviews, quite a few negative reviews. I personally really enjoyed this game, mainly due to the combat in it. It was not the same as Dark Souls, Dark Souls or Elden Ring or Bloodborne. It was quite a bit different, the combat pacing and rhythm and stuff like that. It was quite a bit different from those games, which is what I want. If they just take the combat mechanics and style of a past game and just incorporate it into their own game, I don't think it would be as good, because it would be too repetitive, too similar to those games to really stand out. And that's what you kind of want to have, or why you want a game to be different, is for it to stand out and have it be different. And yeah, I'm kind of just rambling here, but yeah, it's quite a bit different in terms of mechanics from the Souls games, which I really, really like. There are some similarities, and they took some mechanics from a bunch of different FromSoftware games, like the posture mechanic. They kind of drew inspiration from Sekiro for that. The Briar Stones, those little red healing gems that you have, those are kind of similar to the life gems from Dark Souls 2. I think the charge attack mechanics are kind of similar to Bloodborne. And yeah, it drew inspiration from all of the Souls games. And it had a pretty neat story. Was it told the best way? It could have been told better. It kind of ended very abruptly, which it was kind of a little bit lackluster, the ending. The final boss against Adyr was not good. Okay, I will go out and say that right now. That final boss fight was not good. I didn't really enjoy that. When going up against a boss like Adyr, the demon god, I was expecting something much more grand and epic than just having to run around an arena, fighting a bunch of mobs, throwing fireballs at you with pools of magma beneath their feet. That was very, very lackluster and poorly done for a final boss fight. And yeah, the boss fights in general were kind of mid. Like they're kind of mid-tier. There were some really good gems in the lineup for the bosses, but like, yeah, a good number of them were like one of the biggest complaints I have for this game is that a good number of the bosses in the game become like basic enemies or trash mobs, as I call them, later on in the game. A couple of which you fight them as basic enemies before fighting them as the boss, potentially. Like the Crimson Rector in Fitzroy's Gorge, and the Grim Reapers. I think they're called the Bringer of Stillness. Those two enemies you could potentially fight as basic enemies before they appear as bosses. And yeah, it's just, I don't want to be too harsh, because like with all this criticism, I will say I really enjoyed the game. I really liked it. But like having boss designs like that in the game for a lot of the bosses, it kind of just has just a real sense of laziness about it. And like they could have taken some more time to really introduce just an all-star lineup of bosses if they just took some more time to plan out and design some more unique and grand bosses. And like, yeah, my favorite boss in the game, it's either Light Reaper or Tancred Reinhold in the Tower of Penance. Both of those bosses, like they got all the qualities of a really good boss. Like they got a really they got a challenging and entertaining fight. They got really awesome lore. They got a really cool design, and yeah, they've got, like, are they the hardest bosses I've ever fought? No. They're challenging, don't get me wrong, but they're not like insanely difficult like Slave Knight Gale or Orphan of Kos level of difficulty. But like they are challenging. And yeah, both of their lore and backstories are incredible. I'm not gonna talk up too much about it, because then we'd be sitting here for like another hour or so. And yeah, anyway, the overall gameplay mechanics were done pretty well. Enemy placement could have been done a little better, especially for some of the late game areas. But yeah, I just remembered saying that one of my biggest criticisms about the game is enemy variety. They could have done a lot more for that to make the game a lot better, because a lot of the enemies in the game, especially like the really small basic ones, felt like just like reskins of a previous enemy. Like in Upper Calrath and Lower Calrath for that matter, the Forsaken Fen and Fife of the Chill Curse, there were those like real basic little zombies running around, dealing elemental damage to you and stuff and everything. They just felt like, they didn't feel like a new enemy that I fought. Instead, they felt just like a reskin of the remnant enemies that we see in Umbral, pretty much anywhere. Yeah, and there are also some other enemies that I would consider as like reskins of previous enemies, like the Sacred Resonance enemies, like the guys with the big bells on their heads and the hammers, and I'd probably say the Carrion Knights in the Tower of Penance as well, and the Kudranger Guardians. Oh, I've unlocked a new class, Radiant Purifier. Ooh, that's cool. Do you want to begin a new journey? Continue current journey, please. But yeah, anyway, a lot of those enemies, they just felt like a reskin of like the tutorial boss, the Holy Bulwark. And I'm back here. Okay, and yeah, and what else was I wanting to mention? The voice acting for a lot of the NPCs was really well done. They did a pretty good job at that. There are a lot of really cool, unique NPCs that I really liked. I learned through I just like kind of the wiki and reading some item descriptions that the Iron Wayfarer was actually a reference back to the original Lords of the Fallen game that came out some time ago. He is apparently the main protagonist of that game. And I thought that was a kind of an interesting touch. Like, even though that original game didn't get the best reviews and didn't perform very well, it's kind of a nice little reference that they did to one of the main sources of this game in terms of like lore and everything. Well, I don't even know what I'm saying right there. But like one of the precursors to this game, I'll say. And the weapon variety is pretty nice in this game. I really like that they I really like they have so many different weapons in here. It really gives you just like a lot of variety to choose from. And there's a bunch of weapons here that I really want to try out sometime for future builds. Am I going to be playing this very often in the future? Probably not. I do plan on getting all 3 of the endings just to see like what all happens and what other changes there are. But yeah, there are quite a few weapons here that I'm curious about trying at some point. Like the Iron Wayfarer's hammer, seeing if that's any good. And probably one of my biggest praises for this game is the magic. And how, like, seamlessly they incorporate it into combat. Because, like, with a lot of the Souls games in the past, you have, like, you can't really effectively combo your attacks into, or your magic into, like, your melee attacks. But in, like, Elden Ring comes pretty close. Like, they did quite a bit better in that regard. But, like, in this game, they really made it, like, really well done and seamless to, like, where you could transition from, like, melee attacks to magic, buff my sword, and then immediately go in for another attack. Like, that's really cool and can add for a lot of different additional play styles in the game. I could restart my game here. Echoes of Battle. What is this? Relive battles against a previously defeated boss. Oh, I could refight bosses? Huh? Should I do one of these before we stop? Why is the Unbroken Promise grayed out? Oh.
Another unfortunate made a slave to unceasing hunger.
Oh.
I pity.
Oh, I could just straight up fight this guy again. Let's see if it's, Oh, ow. Okay. Let's see who's the real, Pledge Knight. Ow. Ow, okay. Ouch. Ow, okay. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Is that it? Or... oh no, there's the full second phase as well. I have really no reason to do this other than I just want to. Yeah. Did I win? Is that it? Oh, that was it. That was easy. Do I get runes for winning? Or is it just like a refight? Nope, no runes or anything. Okay. That's an interesting little touch. You can go back and fight previous bosses whenever you want. That's really cool. I kind of like that. It's like the, I forget what it's called, where you could go back and fight certain bosses in Sekiro that you've already beaten. That's pretty cool. I would talk about, the co-op in this game, but I've never done any of the co-op in this game before, so I wouldn't know what it's like, and I can only speak from my own personal experience. But yeah, this is all just my personal opinion about the game. Like, I know there are some people out there who think like this is the worst game ever, and some who really enjoy it like as much as I did. I've heard some people say that the Umbral mechanic is really like kind of gimmicky and that sort of thing. Hang on a second, I'm getting a text. I'll be right back. Anyway, I'm back. Sorry about that. But I've heard some people say like the Umbral mechanic is like really gimmicky, but I actually really enjoy that mechanic. And being able to like peer into like a parallel dimension to find like hidden loot, enemies, pathways, and that sort of thing. I think that's a really interesting and unique concept that was pulled off pretty well. Not perfectly, but still pretty well. And also the fact that like dying in Axiom isn't potentially like a restart. Like you get a second chance by being revived in Umbral and being able to escape again. That's cool, but I know some people don't like it because they say like it makes the game too easy and stuff like that, but it's just kind of a to each their own thing. I like it, and I'm sticking by my opinion towards it. And so for an overall rating of this game out of 10, I would probably give it a 7.5. Yeah, probably a 7.5. Sounds like a pretty solid rating. It's really well done. It's not perfect. There's room to improve. It's got like its flaws, but all in all, like there's nothing like I'd say that's offensively bad about it. But yeah, I really like it. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys had a lot of fun accompanying me in this journey. And yeah, I'm really interested to see if the devs put out any more games like this in the future. I'm excited to see what they have to offer, or if they have any updates or DLC for this game. That'll be interesting to see. So with all that being said, I think that is it for this episode. Next, we're gonna start our way towards the Infernal ending. We're also going to look at completing several more NPC quest lines, because I want to try and complete as many of those as possible. But yeah, with all of that being said, I'm going to leave you guys here. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video and the series, be sure to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share the video and the series with your friends. I'll appreciate any and all the support that you guys show. It truly means the world to me that you guys are stopping by to watch and share and enjoy my content. This wouldn't be possible without any of you guys, and it really means the world to me, and I'm touched by all of the support you guys come to give. And just, again, thank you all so much. And as always, I will see you guys in the next series. Much love to you all, and take care of yourselves. See you later, everyone.